Hi guys, welcome back to the sunny Isle of Wight. Hope everyone's fine. Hope this video finds you all well, and it's beautiful here. We're going to have a look at the new site, and soon we'll be able to stop calling it the new site because it will just be the allotment. So anyway, let's go and have a look around my new site. Let's see what's happened. And well, quite a lot's happened really, I think. Still got the weeds, they're growing through. Still got the herbs growing in the pots there. They're doing very well. Probably need cutting down a little bit just to make them thicken up, so we can do a bit of that. Got the chives, a little bit of grass there, I think. A bit of grass out. Some sage, beautiful sage, and pineapple mint has gone mad. And we've got a bit of, you can see it there, a bit of rosemary. So the next task really is this green gauge tree. It is so thick and it is so full. I just need to get it down to size really because it's so tall. So cut it down to size so that I can quite easily with a little step ladder maybe pick the fruit and also build it in. But big problem is I don't really know where to go with it, how to do this. If anybody has got any comments, books I should look at, anything like that, please put it in the comments below. See if you can help me out with this one. People have helped me with many things on this site. This is one of my biggest tasks, I think, to do with tree. So yeah, if you could give us a hand with that. Plum tree, how do we cut it back, thin it out? I know you've got to throw your hat for it. I couldn't even throw a toothpick through that at the moment. So let's see what we get. So shed's looking a little bit drastic. Lots of things untidy, very untidy. Table on its side. Why is that? Because we've got a greenhouse. Now somebody decided to stick the glass in with mastic, some sort of gum, and I can't get the glass out without smashing it. So I didn't want to do that, so I brought the two sides complete. So they're in there for now, and hopefully we'll have that in position soon, so I can have my shed back. So yeah, somebody did mention that purple's opposite colour is orange, so I was thinking maybe I'll do the floor orange and the table orange, and that should go quite nicely. I'm having the ceiling white though. I think that white look, it will help with the lights and that and make it lighter in there. So that's the shed. So the greenhouse, the lean-to greenhouse is doing really well. For those that haven't seen my shed in full view, there we are. It was a V-shaped roof, but then I made it a lean-to so that I could fit the lean-to greenhouse onto it. And I got this greenhouse for free. I'm a very lucky man, and somebody was getting rid of it and let me have it. So cooking melons are pretty much finished. I just got to get rid of that staging and the plants, and then the grow bag will go into my troughs, into my raised beds. So here we got Long John, and I remember last week I showed you this was turning red. Can you see that? It was turning red, and now it is beautifully red there. Nice sweet pepper. Not as big as I thought it was going to be, but then again, you know, little mercies and all that. I don't mind. It's all good. So yeah, and then the purple Canaan chilies, which are turning red. So yeah, that's different. So we'll be doing a taste test on those. Down here we've got more strawberries, more tomatoes, some red tomatoes coming up beautifully there, and it's doing very well. This is the sub-Arctic variety that was donated to me by Lee, one of the plotters, and yeah, fantastic. Here we are. Is another sub-Arctic doing very well. Maybe not as well as the other plants, but you know, they're coming along. They're doing well with that. This is my what do we call this one? This is the Cape Gooseberry in flower. So we're getting flowers on it. I'm leaving my roof open, leaving my door open. and leaving my little window open so that we can get the animals in here to pollinate for me. Peppers are coming along. This one here, turning red, turning nice. Not doing too bad. This one's not doing as well. These plants aren't doing as well as the others because I found out there's actually a leaky roof. And when I took this roof down, it had sealant on it, and I wondered why it had sealant on it. Now I know. It's because it's a leaky roof. So anyway, these peppers have not been under the water and have actually done very, very well for themselves. They're plumping up nicely. We've got no rotting on the bottoms. So yeah, they're coming along really nice, and they're yellow peppers, if I can leave them long enough, because I just like to eat these things. Black cherries, yeah, I've got lots and lots of those still coming along. Got lots of growth as well. I've got to get in here with the snippers, snip some of that growth out, especially at the bottom. Got lots of growth at the bottom there. And then this is a strange one because I don't remember or recall what on earth that plant was at the end. So next year's resolution for gardening is a lot more labelling, so I can keep up to date with what I'm actually growing, because what's the point of growing it if I'm not going to label it? And I hear you all shout. So hopefully next year we're going to get the rest of this red bark and we'll have all that done. But I'm thinking what I might do now is just wait on a bit, because I'm going to try and get rid of these weeds that keep growing up through. So I think I'm going to raise those slabs. I'm going to put some membrane down, and we're going to sort those weeds out once and for all, so that I don't compete with weeds in my greenhouse. Oh, and the bottom board, we'll put a bottom board across there as well. A lot of people were saying that if you put a bottom board in there, then you're not going to get those weeds grow through. So that's what we're going to do. So that's the lean-to greenhouse. Now you probably noticed as we looked through the windows of the glass of the greenhouse, we got another one. This is a nice little one that my son helped me to build, and we've built that up and got it in place. Got it all membrane, so there's no weeds going to come up through that one, and all the glass in place. So a big thank you there to Matthew for doing that with me. It really did help to have somebody, to give you a hand, and yeah, we've done it. So that's all ready. I don't know if I can grow anything this year. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if maybe I can still grow something in there. So my troughs are becoming empty now. Somebody said about some winter cabbage. It's a jolly good idea. I haven't been very keen on keeping up. Not keen, it's not the word, is it? But I'm not being very clever at keeping up with the winter and summer sowing. And I've been chatting to some of the plotters, and they've been saying, grow your winter cabbage in pots, from seed, and then once you've cleared your ground like this, you can pop them in, and then you've got winter cabbage. What a fantastic idea. So I thought you just had to keep planting, because it said to plant them at the same time as you plant your summer cabbage. So it didn't make any sense to me, because I thought we're going to have double the land. But that's the way around it. They said to plant it in pots and then plant it out when needed. Fantastic. So rhubarb's still coming along. Somebody's actually said not to crop this now, just to let it all grow and die. Otherwise I'm going to stress out the roots. I don't know, there's a heck of a lot. It's hurting me to leave it, because there's a heck of a lot of growth there, and I'm thinking rhubarb pie, Christmas rhubarb pie. I don't know. Comments below, guys, what you think I should do. These are my red currants. I'm going to be moving those into our newly netted fruit cage, and I'll show you that in a bit. And then we've got the raspberries, and they're going to do the same. And I've never really understood this thing about cutting everything down to a foot high, and then it has to all grow again next year. Because can you not save this growth, this nice 6 foot growth, and then it grows more fruit next year? Is that not how it works? I don't know, maybe you could let me know. As you can tell, I'm brand new to gardening, and that's why I've set this channel up, because I just want some help to gain the knowledge. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So you can probably tell here we've got a bit of happening. But what I've done is managed to clear another bit of land. There's all the roots. That's for Roger. Thank you, Roger. Digging out the roots. That really did put a sweat on there. So I've dug all the roots of the brassicas, of the brambles we've dug the roots out, and then I've laid the membrane down. I've rotivated this, thanks to Lee for lending me your rotavator. We've rotivated all this ground except for this patch here, and the reason I haven't done that patch is because that is where my asparagus is growing. I'm a very lucky man. I took on the plot and there's asparagus growing here. So I'm going to weed that again. I haven't weeded it before, I'm going to have to keep weeding it. Then I've been told to cover it in horse manure over the winter, and then that will be all nicely enriched, ready for new growth in the summer. So I can't wait for that, because if that comes on really, really strong, I'm going to have lots of spears rather than just 4 or 5 this year, and that'd be fantastic. So we are claiming the land back, hooray! From the weeds. We're starting to do that. We are winning, so that's really, really good. So looking nice, and we've got a nice bit of land here now to start bringing some troughs down from home, and also I'm going to try building some troughs out of pallets. I've got a pallet buster, so I'm going to whip some planks off the pallets, and I'm going to start building some troughs as well. So this is my new, didn't quite show you that, did I? Here we are. This is my new 10 by 10 greenhouse frame that I've decided to net and make it into a fruit cage. So I'm going to put the door on it. That'll be glass, so that will bring some heat into the tunnel, but we are going to net it. So we've been netting the outside, and there's another sheet on there. I only had 1 sheet on the last video, now we've got 2 on there. Then we're going to have to figure out how to do the fronts and the back, but I'm sure we'll get through all of that. So managed to get some membrane down on the inside as well, and come up with a nice little ingenious idea, I feel, and that was I tucked the netting, can you see the net? I tucked the netting under the black sheet that's sticking out, and then I pegged the black sheet and netting together, so now nothing can get in, and I don't really need to attach it to anywhere else. You see? Yeah, makes sense? So that's what I've done, and that's what I'm going to do all the way around. Tuck it underneath, nail it down to the ground, and that way we'll be fine. So looking really good. I'm really happy with that. So once that's done, I'm going to put troughs in here, troughs at the back, troughs at the side there, at the little bit here, or maybe just that wide. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Make it that wide. And we'll do that out of pallet wood, and then we're going to put our black currants in there. We're going to have gooseberries. We feel this is a thornless gooseberry bush down here. We thought it was a currant bush, but the berries were too big, but I didn't actually see the berries because they dropped before I got to them, because this was all brambles and stinging nettles. So yeah, we didn't manage to get to it, but I've cleaned it up. I've taken some top out, and I have looked for new growth, so it will grow in the direction that I want it to grow in, and we can have a nice full greenhouse there of berries. So that's looking good. So we're going to carry on with that idea down here. We're going to put the troughs in. I'm going to membrane that as well, and then we'll put a trough on top and grow 2 more gooseberries that I've got at home. I've got a red Xena, and I've got the usual sweet dessert. Okay, so that's pretty much that one. We're still finding rubbish. I don't know if people just have allotments to dump their rubbish on, I'm not sure. Blackberries coming off this bush is fantastic. Really, really good. Now, I've had some people commenting about what this plant might be here, and I had one of the plotters come up. He saw my video and he come over to have a look, and here they feel that it's not a kiwi plant, that it's actually Japanese knotweed. So yeah, I don't know, because I'd hate to cut it out if it was a kiwi. So maybe if people could just have another look at this video for me before I get in there and cut it out, and just let me know, is this actually knotweed or is this a kiwi? Well, dead excited if it's a kiwi. If it's the other, I'm not so excited. So still lots of work to do here, lots of weeds to cut down, and hopefully we'll destroy all those somehow, because behind there is a fence and that's my boundary, and then back here we've got lots of work to do, which is probably all going to be next year, because I want to get what I've got, if this is going to make sense here, I want to get all this ground cleared, all this ground covered up to the blackberries, and then it's a matter of winter work, building troughs and getting ready for the summer for some growing, because I really would like to get this bare ground covered in troughs and growing for next year. So that's quite a lot to do. What else is there? Not a lot else really. Here we are. Got lots of glass, lots of spare glass now. I think somebody's got their eye on that. Over here we still got the two containers of comfrey and nettle tea, so they're doing really well, and yes, the weeds are doing really well as well. So this is some major work going on here to get rid of all this lot, and just that, believe it or not, is supposed to be a path between the allotment here and the one over there, so that's all going to get sorted out. I've got a feeling I know what's coming on this lot. So more here, and believe it or not, in here are baths. This one's got comfrey in it, growing really well. Over the back there we've got potatoes, which I'm going to do a reveal because the flowers are gone now and it's getting close, I think, to digging those up. So they're looking good. We've got leeks, my bath leeks. I've got to be careful, there's loads of stinging nettles here and I don't want to get stung. So yeah, I think the leeks are doing really well. Now I don't know if they like the damp, because I have noticed they're in the shade and it is quite wet. So maybe just potatoes next year. Maybe we'll just do buff potatoes in this area, because it does seem to catch the rain and it's quite shaded, so I'm not sure. So yeah, another bath ready. Still haven't managed to do anything. Somebody said about growing water chestnuts. That's quite an idea, isn't it? Fill it with water. So I've never done that before. The weeds are everywhere, absolutely mad. So yeah, and then here I've had no replies back so far, but is this Jerusalem artichoke? I really don't know. So there's lots of it. It's just a bit strange, it's growing sort of just there, as if somebody's planted it in the past maybe. So yeah, so things are looking good on the site so far. Things are coming along. Hard work, but it's definitely coming along. So there we are, another allotment update for you. Now I don't know if you know, but the allotment site here, if you're on the Isle of Wight and you have an allotment, we have the Allotments Isle of Wight Facebook page. You want to find that out, I think there's a link below in the comment section or description section I've done of this video, and you'll be able to go along, and if you've got a site you can join it. It'd be great to see you on there. Also Isle of Wight plant swap, seed swap, always good I think, because you know, you can get rid of those seeds that you're not using and then get some that you would use. That's on the Facebook page as well, and I think I'll put a link to that at the bottom as well. And also, why not have a look at another Isle of Wight allotmenteer doing his videos. His name is Kev. I'll get this right, sorry, I'm terrible with names. Down on the allotment with Kev. Why not have a look for that and subscribe to him as well, and see if we can't all stick together, eh? So for now I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for subscribing. Do share, share with your friends, do subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time for another update on the allotment. Alright, bye bye for now.